Yo, it's your boy Hip Hop Gamer, and this is going to be one hell of a show, so make sure you stay tuned and watch all of it, you know what I mean? Now, shout out to my man Torrance, because once again, I'm going to have to make him look stupid. And I got a message for anybody out there. Come correct when you come at me. Make sure you got your facts straight, your research is done, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you will lose, and I will embarrass you if you don't come correct, alright? Because I've embarrassed Torrance so many times and he doesn't get it. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, Torrance had this to say.
What's up, everybody? This is Davis Weekly number 9. How's everybody doing? A couple things. Even though I said I would leave this alone, I just wanted to note that Hip Hop Gamer said that his EDTV could do 1080i, and EDTV is a 480p. And the way you achieve 1080i is you do 540 off lines and 540 even interlace lines. So, in other words, you need a 720p screen to be able to do 1080i. So, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I was too tired the other night to actually bitch about it, but he claims his EDTV could do 1080i. So his EDTV could do 1080i, then it wasn't ED, it was HD.
Yeah, your boy Hip Hop Gamer is back. Now, right before we start the show, now Torrance basically said that, you know, a EDTV can't do 1080i, right? And if it does do 1080i, it was really a HD TV. Let me show you a demonstration on how I'm going to own Torrance on this one. Just like how I'm going to own him in the Olympics when we do our joint. Now check this out. If you look at my screen, Xbox 360, you see it says 480p, right? It's at 480p at the moment. That's what it is. 480p normal component, right? Now look at this. This is an ED TV. I hope you guys can see it. ED. The letter E. It's an ED TV. You see it? ED TV, ED monitor. ED TV monitor. Okay? Now, let the demonstration begin, shall we? Sorry for the shaky cam. Now, HD TV settings. Okay? 480p. Now, I'm going to hit on it. Now, I have 480p, 720p, 1080i, and 1080p. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if I go to 1080p, if I go to 1080p, it is not going to work right. See, it's not going to work right. But if I go to 1080i, which Torrance said I can't do, check this out. Now look in this corner here. You see how it says 1920 by 1080? 1920 by 1080, 60 hertz. And they asked me if I want to keep these settings. Right? So let me go to 1080i. Sorry, let me keep the settings. Yes, keep the settings. Okay, what does this say? It says 1080i widescreen component HD. I'm running my EDTV. See that? My EDTV in 1080i. If you don't believe me, if you need some more proof, well, let's put the proof to the test. Are you guys looking? My Xbox, right? Let's go on over here to a game of Gears of War. Now the game is in 1080i. Okay? Now, I'm loading up my Xbox 360, about to play Gears of War 2 in 1080i. You see it? It came on, right? And you see it came on. Okay. Microsoft Game Studios. Look, once again, I'm sorry for the shaky cam, but you know how I get down. I gotta make people look stupid. It's my job. That's why I'm the Hip Hop Gamer, and that's why you guys support me. Now, I know Torrance is watching this, and he's sitting at home like, damn, Hip Hop Gamer beat me again. Now, let's just go to a regular solo campaign, shall we? And I'm going to show you something else to show you how official the 1080i is. So you guys can understand that this is not a hoax or nothing. This is completely official. And you're looking at it right before your eyes right now. Now, as Gears of War 2 is loading, it's about to start. and stuff. I don't know why it's taking this long. There's nothing wrong with my disc. I love being right. Now, this is Gears of War in 1080i. If you don't believe me, let's pause the game. And when you pause the game, right, I have my remote here, and I can go to input, like how you see the input. Let me just go to another one just to switch it. And when you look over here, you're going to see the resolution. I'm going to go back to component 1, right, and look at that. 1920 by 1080, 60 hertz. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, an EDTV can be run in 1080i thanks to Polaroid, because that's the brand. Okay, so other than that, one love, God bless. Let's start the show. And Torrance, remember, respect your elders, because I'm way smarter than you in this game industry. Peace.
Here come the pain. Number one, don't go against the grain.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Sunday, hip hop gamer show. Ain't nothing else to do.
I get money.
Hip hop game up. It's the hip hop gamer show. Yeah. It's another Sunday, man. Get gully is gangster. Welcome to the Hip Hop Gamer Show. How's everybody doing today? Alright, good. Now let's get it in. You already know how we do. PlayStation 3 news. That's what we started off with this week. And this is what I gotta say. Like, Sony magic wand thing, whatever it is. This is something that a lot of people hasn't been talking about, and it came to my mind when I noticed something. But there's a lot of talk about Project Natal, and the Wii is already out there doing its big numbers. So what's going to make, Sony's attempt at motion controls, real distinct? You know what I'm saying? What's going to separate them? Now, at first, people was just looking at it as a more detailed Wii, and basically saying that it can't compete with Project Natal because it's nothing like it. But on the contrary, it is a lot like it, and here it is. Right now, to me, the way I feel after I break this down is that Sony's motion controllers will actually exceed Natal, just because it has everything, roughly everything that Natal has, and more precision at that. Now, check this out, right? The first thing I want to say is this. Sony motion controls have buttons. You know what I mean? Natal is just your body. Now, in terms of video games, period, no matter how many things you do with your body or whatever, depending on what type of games you're gonna make and what, this whole new motion control, thing is going to be, the developers that's making games said it themselves that there's certain things that, we're gonna be able to do just because there's buttons on the Sony motion control, just like there's buttons on the Wii. So there's going to be certain things that's going to really require a button. You know what I mean? Because when you push a button, it's assigned to something. You see what I mean? Like when you push this button, it's going to be assigned to a move or something. You know what I mean? And when you do everything by motion, there's a good chance of mess ups. There's a good chance of flaws. So there's no 100% accuracy when you just doing this. But when you got that button, you push the button, it's guaranteed to happen. So that right there will help our gameplay. Another thing is vibration. You're not going to shake your body like this, for vibration. You know what I mean? Depending on how far these motion controls are going to go and whether they're going to be implemented in major games like Call of Duty instead of only casual games, you're going to want to feel that feedback. You know what I mean? So the holding something physical and getting that vibration, you're going to get that feedback, meaning that you're going to feel more within the game. And we already seen the demos in terms of the precision and how detailed the ratio, the 1:1 ratio is on Sony's motion control. So that right there, is going to play a big part into their whole 2010 image. Because you got to look at it like this. A lot of things that they was doing wrong, they're doing right now. In terms of marketing, price, games, the whole enchilada. You know what I mean? If you want to say it like that. Now going into 2010, they're starting the year off with a $299 price. You see what I'm saying? Great marketing, great games, and the new addition, which will be motion controls. And Sony is no stranger to it, because I told